I've never seen a player receive more slander than what Russell Westbrook got this past season. After every Lakers game, you could go on Twitter and see a low-light compilation of Russell Westbrook, turnovers, missed shots. And I get it, your play is magnified when you play with the Lakers, especially if you play with LeBron. But this clearly got out of control. It got to a point where it was bullying. Russell Westbrook didn't even want his family, his wife, his kids coming to home game because of the heckling that they would hear. Man, let that sink in. It seems like he's been the scapegoat for the Lakers season this past year, and I don't think that's fair. They've had a lot of inconsistencies throughout the season. AD missed half the season. LeBron missed 20 plus games. They have a team full of older guys. Now, before the season started, I said that barring injury, the Lakers will make it to the NBA Finals. And I still believe that would have happened. But was it realistic at the time? No, because you have guys all 32 plus of age. Then you got a superstar in AD who doesn't stay healthy. So looking back, it wasn't a realistic take. But back to the slander. We've seen the LA fan base do this before. Remember when Danny Green was in that shooting slump the year that the Lakers won the championship about 2 years ago? He got death threats. It's out of control. Now, Russ averaged about 19, 7 and 7 this year, shot about 44% from the field, 30% from three, and averaged about 4 turnovers. Wasn't his best year, but he was always available. He played 78 games. It also seemed like him and Frank Vogel never saw eye to eye. I think that the Russell Westbrook Lakers experience is over. So where does he go to next? I read this Bleacher Report article of some destinations for Russell Westbrook, and the one I really liked was the Indiana Pacers. It had him going to Indiana for Malcolm Brogdon and Buddy Hield. I believe those salaries match up well with Russell Westbrook's. And of course, at this point in his career, Russ wants to compete. So him and Halliburton and maybe Miles Turner, we still don't know the future with him in Indiana. That can be a solid trio to compete for a playoff spot next year in the East. And also, I think maybe OKC. I think that's if he wants to call it a career. As we know, OKC is in complete rebuild mode and they're not winning anytime soon. So maybe that's a possibility. Let me know what y'all think in the comments about this whole Russell Westbrook Lakers experience and where do you think he will end up next.